So, NerdBros podcast.
Oh yeah, are we actually?
Where,
I
where do we
was
s-
about to ask, are we
where do we
recording or?
where do we start?
No idea. I have no idea. I mean, well, I suppose who are we? Who are the Nerd Bros? I mean, if you've been watching us on YouTube, then you might have an inkling of who we are. But if you're just sort of if you're just sort of dropping in on us now, then hello, welcome.
If you do know who we are, answers on a postcard to PO Box, the NerdBros. Who the hell are we? We could really do with help.
Where are we to? I'm lost. I don't know who I am.
But we thought we'd give a podcast a go for a little change. There's a lot of stuff going on YouTube at the minute that's making YouTube not very attractive to the smaller creator, I guess. And we
Yeah,
just fancied a
it's
little change, something to whet the creative juices, so to speak.
yes, yeah. I mean, we've been away for quite a while. Just sort of this thing, that thing, sort of compounding, uh, mix of compounding problems, busyness, schedules, and that, which is well, it's not an excuse really, because other YouTubers seem to do it.
Well,
But
yeah,
yeah,
Markiplier's just gone on a break, isn't he? He's having a month off. I mean, to be fair, it's done us some good. We've not
well,
just
it's given
done
us
not
some
just done
new
nothing.
ideas as well.
Like I said, we've not just done nothing though, have we? We've got some new channel art and stuff ready to go. Um,
Yeah, I mean, well, the last the last video we posted was when we just passed 1,000 subscribers. Well, actually, it was just a little over that, which
Seems
is
like
just
ages.
it seems like ages ago. And oh my God, I still can't believe we've got 1,000 subscribers. But well, at this point, it's 1,359.
I was just about to say, this really handy setup we've got now means we can actually go and, oh, let's see how many subscribers we've got. Let's go have a look at this. Let's do that.
So it's quite surreal because the camera's not rolling in in the background. You can just go right. I can do what I want.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you can pick your nose, scratch your bum, pick up your phone, shoo the cat away.
And through Discord as well, it just makes things much
Yeah,
easier.
shout out to
Uh,
Discord. This has really been quite simple to set up, although not so good on Windows part because Windows 10 for some reason when using the stereo mix um, driver and device, if you're using a USB input and headset, it doesn't work, which is a little bit annoying. But it doesn't matter. We found a way around it.
the backside, yes.
So we found a way around it. So why a podcast? I guess we should really have a little talk about. You know, I mean, there's I must have listened to hundreds of
Well,
podcasts over the years, like hundreds.
yeah. But well, we did in our reaction videos and well in our gaming videos as well. We've had a few comments saying about well, we go off tangent a lot
Yeah,
and we do seem to ramble. And we thought, well, why don't we just do that without the
bad
or,
gameplay.
or yeah, without the bad gameplay or the potential of copyright infringement on the screen. So yeah, we just thought we might as well give it a go and babble, babble, babble.
Well, that's it. Why do stuff we're not very good at, like play games, when we can do stuff we are good at, which is ramble, go off on tangents, and just genuinely be really, really weird.
Yes. Well, essentially, it's games, geek, and sundry. Um, this podcast. I don't know if that's going to be the name or
I'm sure.
at the
Well,
moment.
from what I remember from a lot of podcasts that I listen to these days, when they started, for over the first few episodes and stuff, they slowly began to build up a name and stuff. I'm sure something will come to us.
Yeah.
It normally does.
Well, geek and sundry is already taken, so
Oh, yeah,
we kind of.
Geek and Sundry is definitely already taken.
I retract my previous statement, and they do a podcast. So, hello, Geek and Sundry.
If you ever listen to this, hello, which I very much doubt. So I guess we like slash love video games. Would you say that's an agreeable term?
Yes, among many other geek things, I think it is, yeah, um, uh, firmly in that sort of, I don't know, stereotype of person, I suppose, a personality. So we do love
Definitely,
our games,
definitely.
even if we don't play very often. We're always up to date on the news and what we're doing and stuff like that.
See, I find I spend more time reading and watching about what's going on rather than actually playing games these days.
That I
The,
think is part of being an adult and a parent. Is like, oh yes, I like this video game. Oh, my bank account won't let me though.
I'm going to enjoy this video game through somebody else playing this video game.
Exactly. And I must admit though, I have been so good because I am still waiting for us to play Sonic Mania
Yes, you
before
are.
I've actually. And I am a Sonic hyper fan. Yeah, and I've taken weeks off of work pretending I'm ill to play past. Actually, Sonic Generations was the only one I took time off of work. Every time before that was school. Yeah,
Sonic
all the other
Generations
ones
was good though.
good. It was very well done. So,
So, have you played any games recently? I guess is the real question.
well, I've started replaying Kingdom Hearts recently, just because it's just such a good game. But just admit, I've been playing 1.5, and
Ooh.
a little bit different or a little bit more difficult, or because I know that Square Enix they lost all the data on the first game.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, and they had to build it from scratch for 1.5, and I think that's probably why it feels quite different, and it does feel a little bit more of a challenge. I don't know if it's because I've just put the difficulty up since last time, but I've always done a medium or advanced. So, but it's been good.
Mm.
It's been good. Just that nostalgia, really. And yes, and another nostalgia as well. I was stuck on the train last week for a couple of hours, so I pulled out. What's it? Day of the Tentacle.
Awesome
Uh,
game.
that one. If you haven't heard of it, it's a late '80s, early '90s click and like a point and click adventure, and it's just funny. It's stupid but hilarious. So yeah, I probably should pull my backside out of the Stone Ages of games. Really.
Yeah, well,
How about yourself?
if you're happy, then why change it? That's the real conundrum.
That's it.
Myself. Well, you know I have a problem. You know I have a problem. Two words. Destiny
Two
2.
D2.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's so good. It is just so good.
I have heard that there's a lot of things that Destiny 1 didn't have. Sort of like, they had some really good. They've modded the background. Remember what the bloody name of it now is? Oh no, actually that's it. It's called a story. It didn't have in D1, did
Yeah,
it? It was
that's it. The first version of Destiny. Yeah, no, there wasn't much of a story to it. So this Destiny 2 launch, they've tried to go as ham as they can with story and lore. But one thing they have done, and I think a lot of people are starting to pick up with this now, is that they've gone a lot more into the FPS and they've designed the game more so that the 80% can access 100% of the content, whereas before there was a lot more for that 2% hardcore elite to do, like
yeah,
loads and loads if you was willing to push yourself and do the different bits and pieces. So I think while the general consensus with a lot of like the 80% of players is that it's a really really good game, I actually think a lot of the streamers and hardcore players are suffering a little bit with it because
yeah,
everything is so accessible that it's not hardcore a lot of it anymore. I mean, the if you look at some of the percentage rates of completions for some of the trophies, some of the more advanced trophies, which would take a long, long time for a lot of people to do in Destiny 1, we're talking like 40-50% of people have completed, which is a hell of a lot of people.
It's good because it doesn't estrange, well, for lack of a better term, the casual gamer.
No.
Someone like us who doesn't have the time that we're used to literally get in from work and play games from 7 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up at 6 feeling like crap.
That's it. I mean, I know for a fact I'll never be able to keep up with those 2% of people.
Mm.
Never ever will. But what I am doing is really enjoying playing the game. But
Yeah.
I mean, for me to already be at the point where to proceed any further, I need to start doing the endgame content like the raid, prestige, nightfall, and stuff like that. To be at that point already is quite surprising. Although I will say there is a lot of optional content you can go around and do and pick up more nuggets of story and lore and stuff like that if that's what you really want to do.
That's good then. So you're saying that you've got like a sort of a linear narrative, and then you can pick up more
Yeah, that's it. You can go onto
doing.
each of the
I mean,
planets.
you can do that on a side mission normally in a game, but
That's
it's
it.
just they must be able to. Yeah, it's good to be able to understand more of the whole world, and that's what I like. That's what YouTube videos I've been watching recently is more about the lore, more about the story, and the in-depth look at the game as well, which is
There
it's
is
like a book. Really.
That's it. There,
They
there
are
is. There's a lot of
stories.
YouTubers popping up that are doing lore videos and stuff like that and talking more about it. And I've enjoyed finding more about the universe and stuff like that, about what's actually going on inside it and everything. So, no, it has been really, really good. I mean, if you haven't played Destiny 2 yet, it's definitely worth playing. 100%. I mean, it comes out on PC, I think, in a couple of weeks' time as well. So that will open the floodgates completely.
That's excellent. I've really got to fix my PC. At the moment, I'm just running on a laptop, and it's my work laptop, and it is filling up like nobody's business. So,
So that's
yeah,
so that's video games. I mean, that's quite a big part of the Nerd Bros. But then another a big part of the Nerd Bros is movies and TV shows and other geeky related video type content. I mean, it's not.
it's great because our version of I was talking with my wife yesterday about it, and it's our version of crap garbage TV is still that sort of that little geek element in it. So like we've been watching what's it called, Midnight Texas, which
Mm.
is actually pretty good, which is from the writer of the book of True Blood, and then Star Trek Discovery.
Not
We
watched it
started
yet.
that
I'm going to
today.
watch it after this, I think.
Oh, you've got to don't. I've only watched the first episode. We go because it's one a week at the moment, but they've got 2 episodes out at the moment. So we thought, well, we're gonna watch the first one tonight, and then a bit so you don't binge and then go, oh, it's empty.
Yeah. Was it? I've been watching a bit of anime recently, if I'm honest. Um,
Oh, that's good. I haven't watched anime in so long. I think
Keeping
the
up to
last
date with
anime I
Dragon Ball
watched.
Super.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I grew up with Dragon Ball, so I'm really lacking on that.
No, that's it. I mean, I grew up with Dragon Ball as well, but then Dragon Ball Super, they've blown it out of the park. It's superb. The first few episodes are such a nostalgia trip. It's brilliant. Um, and then also My Hero Academia, which is
I've heard a
or
lot
Boku
about
no
that.
Hero, another name for it. But he's brilliant. Absolutely superb. I mean, I think there's only about 37 episodes out so far, so it's not like you could binge a load of them, but
Mm.
it is definitely worth a watch. 100%.
Excellent.
Um,
I'm so far behind on my anime though. But that's my fault because I just went a couple of years where I wasn't watching it, and
you fall out, don't you?
so
Just fall out of it.
that's it. I mean, I stopped watching Bleach for the best part of I don't know, a year, that sort of thing, and then I started watching it again, and then couple of filler episodes, and then you're like, oh Christ, just more filler. So you put it down again, and now I'm so far behind that I'm just like I could probably watch it for a week
Yeah.
at this point in time. So not yeah, but yeah, I've got to get back into anime. Netflix has actually got a few good animes as well.
Oh, I thought you was about to say about Netflix Death Note movie then. Oh my god, is that bad?
I haven't watched it yet. I was
Oh my
because
god.
what I saw one comment and I was like, it's not like the anime, and I was like, okay, I could have guessed that, and then into watching it, and then you see the more and more hate towards it. I was like, oh dear. And it's not even hate as in comparison to the anime. They just say it's a bad film.
Yep, it is bad. Bad, bad film. Like really bad. They wasted money on that one. That is really awful. But I tell you
That's
what,
probably the company. Yeah, it's Netflix, isn't it? They can't blame anyone else because it is Netflix have just
yeah.
gone. Well, with the anime's this, we're going to try and Americanize it. And don't get me wrong, Americanizing it, it's fine if you can do it. But if you stray too far from the source material, you not only are you going to alienate the fans, you're just going to confuse people who are new to it and stop them from wanting to come in. So
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone who was new to Death Note after seeing that is going to go and say, "Oh, I really think I will go and find out more about this."
yeah, and that's the shame.
Yeah.
So,
Tell you what else. I've realised recently, and I'm getting a bit hyped up now. Thor Ragnarok's out soon.
oh yes, I can't wait. Have you seen? It's on YouTube. It's a channel called Nerdist, and they do science, the science behind fictional stuff. Like one which was amazingly um, the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 1. They were when Star-Lord goes into space. That is actually scientifically accurate.
Oh.
That he can you can survive in space like over that just over that minute. But one of them they came up with, and they did a whole and like the actual trailer for Thor Ragnarok in a 1985 style sort of quality, and oh my god, it's amazing. If you haven't watched it, just type in Thor Ragnarok 1980s or
Nice.
1985. It's one of those things you're just looking at. It's like this is just a masterpiece of editing. Like it's got Mark Ruffalo, and he's getting angry, and then he turns into Lou Ferrigno. Oh my god! It just brings happiness to you. So watch it if you're listening.
Well, I'd say all is good in the world of geeks and nerds at the minute.
Well, for the time being, except for the.
It's a good time to be a nerd.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, well,
I
that
do
was.
not know if everyone heard the beep-a-beep-a-beep-a-beep. That was my damn computer playing up on me, so I apologise for that.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, my damn headphones are close to my mic at the moment, so I'm getting paranoid.
Nice sound effect though. Biddy-bidoo, biddy-bidoo.
There we go. I'll record that for for any notifications we get. Right. Anything else that we're sort of looking forward to, really?
Halloween.
Oh yeah.
I do like
I mean,
Halloween.
I've been doing pumpkin. Well, I've been doing carving pumpkins for about the last 10 years, and every year I'm just getting bigger and bigger. But I've got to. I'm teaching my daughter to do it properly this year, I think. So,
Oh.
and she loves Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I love Halloween. Prefer Halloween over Christmas. I'm not very happy that there's Christmas stuff in all the shops already, if I'm honest.
Found that last week. I went into a co-op, and they've got bloody advent calendars. I mean, one, why? Two, the damn things are going to be melted, or well, I suppose it's England, isn't it? It's probably still going to be refrigerated by then. But still, why? Why?
Melted/eaten.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, I'm probably going to be getting some people together to go to. By us is a small.
Yep. Yep.
I'd say it's called Cursed, and it's basically they rent out a field. Well, it's not renting out, but it's a whole field set up. A haunted house, completely pitch black house, which you have to navigate around with spiders and cobwebs and stuff in. A circus. Oh my god, the circus just it made me physically sick. But it's just one of those things that you're going around and you so it's like a maze, but then everyone's trying to scare you at the same time, and it is amazing. It is so good.
Sounds good.
And it's not bad as well. I think it's like £16 a person.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're there from 6 till about 11 o'clock, just getting the poop scared out of you.
Have you ever been Thorpe Park Fright Night?
I haven't been Thorpe Park, but I've been to Alton Towers. Good. That was I still remember that very clearly, and that must have been about 10 years ago. Whole thing,
many poos escaped.
Because the whole the car, it's not a castle, it was the manor. They did it up, and that you went inside, and then it made it like the owner was a cannibal, and he was getting everyone in to eat them and stuff like that. But it was just I was stupid enough to wear a Superman t-shirt as well, just because, well, Superman. And they going, oh yeah, you're Superman. You're at the front of the queue. Yeah,
Nice.
thank you.
Nice.
How about Thorpe Park? What's that like there? Because it's like a what's it? Insane asylum, isn't it?
Well, that's it, and like all the rides are in the dark and stuff, and then there's actors and stuff that jump out at you and things like that. So it's quite an enjoyable experience. You need to make sure you take a change of pants. So, well, I think that was a successful first start at podcasting.
Yeah, we managed to ramble for a good long time.
Yeah, no, I think considering that's pretty much what you're supposed to do, I believe. I don't think we did too bad.
Let us know if we've done it right, wrong, sideways, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure as we do a few more, we'll get a little bit more efficient, have more stuff to talk about, be a bit more professional, have some more stuff to talk about, be a bit longer.
And as a side note as well, this is the first time we've actually done it remotely. So we were going to try this out as I'm in my studio at the moment and Will's in his, and we just thought, how it sounded and how it'd go. So this was also a science experiment.
Well, that's it. It's crazy when you think like other people when they do this podcast and stuff, they normally do it over the internet because they're like in different countries, whereas we are about less than 100 meters away from each other.
I can see your front door from my window. That's
so it's been an interesting experiment in how lazy can you actually be and still be successful.
That's it. So, but I mean, well, we've got that's the reason I think we've had a bit of a break recently as well, is because I do voiceover on the side, and Will's got his side projects as well, and recently it's just been getting so busy. We're like, hey, yeah, you ready? Oh, yeah, you ready for some recording? Yeah, I've just got this project to do, got that to and then okay, right, I'm ready, dude. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, better sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And then then you realise, oh yeah, and I've also got to go to work tomorrow. So
screw work.
Working for the man.
That's it.
Ah, well, this has been the first NerdBros podcast. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves.
Yes, and thank you very much for listening. If you've made it this far, then wrong with you?
Yeah, if you've made it this far, leave us a comment and we will send you some kind of badge.
The trophy.
Yeah. and you can start collecting them all. We'll do one for every podcast.
The achievement achievement achieved here.
Cool. Well, we will be talking to you guys again very soon, I think.
Excellent. Yeah, speak to you guys soon. Let us know what you think, and hopefully we'll get some videos up as well soon.
Yep. Speak to you later.
Right.